High above downtown Tulsa, you'll find a quiet office with incredible views.
Thank you for calling Williams. Can I help you?
This is the Williams Call Center for employees and customers.
Well, within this call center, there's 7 folks.
Supervisor Phyllis Kennedy says some of them were working 10 years ago when a call came in from downstairs. It was the trading floor. Company Cantor Fitzgerald needed help. Its offices were on the top floors of the World Trade Center, the first tower to be hit.
They had nobody outside the building that could help them get information to their employees and from their employees.
This team would work around the clock for the next several days, taking more than 40,000 calls from employees who were okay and frantic family members.
And they would tell us what floor their loved one sat on and where they sat, in hopes that we would have some kind of diagram that told us if they were safe or not. And we didn't have that.
Kennedy says some of the most emotional calls came later in the week.
We began to get calls that were from family members, like wives, wanting to know how to get their husband's paycheck. And they would be crying because they were almost embarrassed to call, but they needed to feed their kids, and they would flat tell us that.
It's a decade later, and Kennedy is still asked about the building she works in and its resemblance to the World Trade Center. But what she thinks about the most, the people her team tried to help.
That was probably my proudest moment at Williams, was that when they put Williams business second to these lives of these people in New York,